Good morning. Welcome to Gallery 360 at Northeastern University. My name is Bruce Ployer, and I work as the Campus Curator, and we're here today to talk about First Issue. It's a great show here at the Gallery documenting the first issues of many popular magazines. The show is running through End of Day Monday, so we encourage all of you on this Columbus Day holiday weekend to come enjoy the show. We'll be open on Sunday, we'll be open on Monday for you to experience these magazines. The collection is from one of our parents, Steve Soberoff from Los Angeles, California, who was also responsible for bringing the Celebrity Type show to us that some of you may remember from the gallery a number of years ago. But this collection is extremely exciting for us because it gives you a window into popular American culture over many decades, starting with a publication that I'll show you at the end of your visit today from Atlantic Monthly from 1857, published and printed right here in Boston. As we talk about popular magazines, I want to show you some examples of some early covers. These are the actual magazines that we're keeping behind case because they're very fragile. You have Motor Trend, Road and Track, Car Life, Model Builder, of course Golf and Sports Life, the very first issue of Sports Illustrated, and then some earlier magazines for both baseball and boxing, where photographs and photo imagery were not yet part of the printing process. Other popular magazines were more literary in fashion and style-based, like Esquire, Look Magazine, and Fortune, which we have here in the case. These are all the very first issues of these magazines. Some are in delicate condition, but it's fascinating to see what is depicted on the covers, the storylines and the facts coming through those stories, and of course, the cost of the magazine. In addition, we wanted to showcase some of the wonderful advertisements that we found. These are some of the more popular advertisements for certainly automobiles, typewriters, for those of you who remember typewriters, a mimeograph machine, early cameras, and of course, one of my favorites, the advertisement for Talon zippers, something that only the well-dressed man would wear. What about the well-dressed woman? They use zippers. Anyways, as I said earlier, it's an interesting view into our popular culture. I want to move on to document some of my favorite magazines here in the show. Maybe it's because of their importance to so many children. We have the Mickey Mouse magazine, the original issue, the original Walt Disney's Mickey Mouse Club magazine, which has its own distinction, Sesame Street, Barbie, and of course, how can we not document Beatlemania and the Beatles in the early days. As we move on to our last case of magazines, it's a mixture of some magazines that you might be familiar with and you might not be, including the original issue of New Yorker magazine, a classic and great literary magazine, Glamour, Women's Day, Ms. Mother Jones, and of course Macworld, with Steve Jobs on the cover. I'd like to stop here for a moment and probably showcase the most popular magazine cover in the show, the Playboy magazine cover with Marilyn Monroe. This is the very first issue of this magazine. It was sold on newsstands for 50 cents. And a copy of this in mint condition today at auction would go anywhere from $8,000 to $10,000 for a mint condition copy. We also have examples of the very first Sports Illustrated swimsuit issue, the very first National Lampoon, People, Us, Oprah. and then into some earlier magazines where, again, photography and images were based either in black and white or actual drawings. As we go back before the turn of the last century, we're going to end today on what I think is one of our most interesting magazines. This is the original publication of Atlantic Monthly, which was a literature, art, and politics magazine, founded here in Boston, printed here in Boston, and has been in existence since 1857. It is one of our real showcases here in the show. So again, please come and see the show before it leaves. It will be here through the end of day Monday, Columbus Day weekend. Open to the public, free of charge, some great cultural artifacts here and some great covers for you to enjoy. Please be sure to pay attention to the sales price of these publications as well. And we'll see you at our next broadcast here at Gallery 360.